popular people, it is Mark and Carlo and Garrett Mendez from the most popular girls in school.
What's up, everyone? Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you, Garrett. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a little. I don't think I've seen you since, God, maybe your wedding?
I didn't want to, my wedding, yeah.
Carlo, is everything okay?
Are you okay?
No, the crash has begun.
So I just put my son down to sleep, and he started calling for my wife, and my wife, God bless her heart, is trying her best to be quiet during this recording. And he started going, "Mama, Mama." And so she went running and ran directly into, he has like a little store set up, and she, she might have a gash in her hip right now.
That sounded loud.
Yeah. So
rough.
Let's make this worth it, guys. Let's make this fucking worth it.
The store is not going to open itself.
The pay, as he calls it.
Garrett, you are the first guest on the MPGiS podcast, and rightfully so, because you were also the first person we had join the cast, and you're the person who introduced me and Carlo.
Honored, and guilty. Yes. It was our sketch show that you came to, Mark. So it was yes, via triangular friendships, we all got to hang out and see each other's genius. So excited to reunion right here.
Absolutely. Yeah. Coming back together to revisit one of maybe the most iconic moments in the entire MPGiS canon, episode 11, Deandra's Arms.
Oh, man.
So much to talk about in this episode.
No, I was just we've touched on a little bit of the podcast, but when this started, Garrett and I were living together in a little apartment in the middle of Hollywood that had the worst parking ever. But for some reason, we still hosted every improv rehearsal, every sketch rehearsal, because we had a lot of open space in our living room.
Well, I knew Garrett in high school. So me and Garrett went way back. We knew each other through high school theater. We did not go to the same high school, but we were both. We were so involved in high school theater, we knew each other from other high school theaters. Which, that's, wow.
We loved theater so much. We were like head nerds of theater.
Exactly.
For California.
We were, it's nothing to brag about.
It's hard to brag on this.
I'm super excited, Garrett, to have you here, because I know the fans are going to be excited, because Garrett is, I would say, probably one of the more fan favorite people I know for a fact, because
you're so kind.
Garrett, you might remember this. Garrett and I recently attended my brother's wedding, 2 years ago. And a girl comes up to me at the wedding, and I can tell she's very flustered. She's like, are you the guy from Those Popular Girls in School? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I am. And she goes, oh, my God, I'm such a big fan of the show. I love that show. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. She goes, yeah, the character is so great. I fucking love Trisha. And I'm like, oh, really? Well, guess what? Trisha's right behind you, because she didn't know maybe what Garrett looked like. I walk her up to Garrett. She was like, oh, I really like the show. Really awesome. Garrett goes, oh, hi. She starts crying, Carlo. She started sobbing.
It's wild.
Instant crying. I was like, all right, I take a little bit of offense. I fucking helped create the show. Instant crying just because she hears Trisha. Because, Garrett, your voice is permanently Trisha, unfortunately. The stupidity is who I am. No, I am very much, Trisha and I have melded into one very monotonous voice. It's great. Yeah, I don't even know how much of your lines we usually write, because you are just going to take it over and you're going to do something. I mean, I don't know if Carl and me can take any credit for anything Trisha's done, quite frankly.
Oh, you did a lot of heavy lifting. You would do insane setups for Trisha throughout the whole series. But you were very kind, both of you, to let me improv during our recording sessions, which was intimidating, but also freeing, because this series we really got to do whatever the fuck we wanted, and it was awesome to just like just like go off the rails, like cursing wise, or like exploring funny storylines. But yeah, Mark had this move where he would be like, all right, that was a good take. That was a good take. And then he would just like silently take away your script. And then he just like, do it again. And then you're like,
now let's see what you do.
What is he doing? What is he unleashing?
And no one got as much runway as you, I don't think, because I knew I could trust you. And of course it became part of the character, but we put you through the ringer. Like Trisha obviously became known for some speeches. We would make Garrett do 5-8 minutes of just ranting, and then I would cut together something. But even then, it'd be like the plan is like a 15-second speech, and I'd be like, I'm gonna make it 90 seconds because this is so goddamn funny.
And over time of the series, like the episodes got longer and longer because I think some of the speeches.
Oh yeah, this is by far the longest episode, just because I think your speech is longer than episode 1. I think it's possible the Trisha speech is longer than the first entire episode.
That's wild. That's wild if that's true. Well, and to see it become a theater audition monologue in high school, seeing people take the monologue kind of and do their own thing with it and get sassy online. Like I loved it.
I mean, you can tell me, Garrett, what you thought, but because, we both came from theater and stuff, I think seeing people do that monologue in theater auditions, if you guys have never done theater, often in theater you have to do an audition monologue where you do some sort of speech to try to get into a class maybe, or maybe a competition. So to see so many people doing the Trisha monologue as their audition speech, and there's videos of it on YouTube, you can check them out. I've definitely taken them and reposted them, but like that was probably one of the more surreal moments in my life of like, holy shit. Like, I'm pretty sure I did like The Crucible as an audition monologue. And someone's doing the Trisha monologue.
Right.
Garrett, I was just trying to prepare for this podcast. I was watching through different things, and I was watching through an extra credit video we made about season 5. We just made an entire video, which was all of the tangents that you and Haley Mancini went on as Trisha and Trisha 2. You guys did so many ad libs and we did so many takes of all your lines that there's a whole video of just you guys doing alternate versions of all the scenes in that entire season.
Oh, I am so excited.
Oh my God. Oh, what sunblock are you going to wear?
Probably
Are you a copper tone girl?
Yes. Am I? I don't know. I've always just rubbed myself with butter.
And it was fucking cracking me up. We'll revisit it when this podcast gets that far down the road. But like literally just the amount of fun that we get to have with Trisha. I think Trisha is one of the funnest individual characters who just kind of has her own big, powerful moments. Doesn't really matter about anyone else being there. Cachadorian is helpful, but it's like Trisha is just her own little comedy.
And it was just the magic of you and Haley as the two Trishas. Once we found that dynamic, I mean, it worked so well that then a lot of people don't know this because nobody ever saw Dr. Havoc, God rest its soul. But we loved it the way you're two dynamic. You're so much that you guys actually played knockoff versions of Minions together in Dr. Havoc's diary.
The Minions has the ability to reproduce on their own at an incredible rate.
Is that what's happening over here?
Yeah, it was all insanity. No, you all were. That was so fun to just let the Trishas go and have like the bizarro version of each other's worlds at the other high school. Oh my gosh, that was so funny to and also the Trisha show. I shout out to the Trisha show.
The Trisha
Shout out to
show.
the Trisha show, man. I also was watching that. I was like, oh fuck, yeah, that's right. We did a whole fucking like Trisha talk show
There
where
was
she
a whole
interviewed like
talk show, and I
live
love
action people.
Yeah.
Live from the AV room at Overland Park High School, it's the Trisha Show featuring Trisha. Tonight's guest, Deandra, the new girl. My name is Trisha, and now here's Trisha.
Well, yeah. Oh, also, that show particularly, I know we wrote nothing. I'm fairly certain we went in there and just started going, and I was like, I'll cut it into something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started doing that where Trisha was breaking the fourth wall, and Trisha is aware she's in a show. Like, she can see the buttons.
Oh my
Remember
god!
that?
Like
Where
in the season
used
two,
to, Ed
yeah.
Cap used to be like, you remember that, Garrett? Where we did an episode where you thought, wait, am I in a show? Am I in the Matrix? And then at the end, we usually had characters be like, hey, thanks for watching. But instead, we just had Trisha be like, wait, what's happening? And then she sees the subscribe buttons and she starts freaking out. Then we did another one where Trisha 2 joins her. She's like, wait for it. Look. And Trisha's like, what the hell are those?
Right.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
What are you yelling about?
No!
Jesus, Trisha, what?
What's that? What's the buttons?
They're here for people to subscribe to the show.
Oh my god, so my life is a show.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my god. Subscribe to my life. Right, do it fast. When the show ends, my life ends.
Trisha's aware she is in a show.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. You're gonna love this.
She's the glue for everything. I think like this show doesn't work if Trisha's an asshole. Like the Trisha dynamic of her being so sweetly naive, except with Ashley Cacciadorian, I think is.
I was about to say, you say that, we're about to see Trisha asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
In a world where, they were all like feisty bitches who are, fuck you for that. And like, I'm going to get you. Like, it was just nothing but like vengeful, angry women. And then comes Trisha, who's kind of like, guys, whoa, we're out of toilet paper. Like
she's also the one who's like in charge of things of like, wait, I don't have any of this paperwork.
Strangely administrative.
Yeah, in hindsight, it makes no sense that Trisha is in charge of all of the paperwork. That was a terrible. I don't think Mackenzie actually knows what the fuck she's doing. She's putting Trisha in charge of all the bureaucracy. It's like putting a cat in charge of a dog.
What is it you do here?
Exactly. Yeah. All right, let's dive into this episode. We're gonna watch episode 11 of season 1, and then we will we'll get into all the behind the scenes and stuff like that.
I'm ready.
Then the dressmaker brings out this dress, and it has silk and chiffon and satin.
Wait. Is chiffon a material or a person? Or both?
Oh, man.
The Trisha gasp is just perfect.
I'm sorry.
I was there always.
Deandra,
I constantly would just interrupt the flow of conversations.
yeah.
Wait.
Deandra, are you aware that we have cheer practice in 15 minutes?
Oh yeah, I'm not going.
This episode, Deandra has a new body just for the arms gag.
Yeah,
we had to
she has-
swap out her body.
You will notice
It's only in this episode.
Much more pale.
she has the palest, longest arms you could imagine.
Oh, here's the documentation.
No word back yet, but I'm persistent on the matter.
You guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.
What did you just say?
I just said bye.
Deandra, the worst liar known to man.
Wasn't just any vibe.
Because she doesn't care.
Trademark sound.
No.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing here, Gay Van Buren?
That's not.
I think that became a thing because we just saw in all the comments, hi, bye. And we were like, oh, fans are really loving that. It's like a tagline.
We leaned in. What was is that Robert Pattinson on the
That is Robert
Robert
Pattinson.
Pattinson in the background of every episode of season 1.
We didn't know he'd still be relevant. Of
course
it's an
not.
evergreen image.
Who
Apparently.
knew? Lighthouse Returnum.
Who knew he'd just keep making interesting choices? This moment was just like one of the highlights of the season when we were just like, let him go, just let him fight.
Yeah.
Abortion was free. Gotta love those free punch cards.
bitch.
You fucking cunt.
Oh man, Aaron Krebs was perfect for this.
Oh, literally iconic.
Yeah. Just
Oh, and then there's this Trisha always making friends with the enemy.
Oh yeah. Making friends with the enemies or the kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, she's about as bright as a 9-year-old. So
Fuck I am. Do you know who the fuck I am? Enough!
that is something that,
Oh,
that
yeah.
Kate Frisbee always could just do so well. Was just that guttural level.
That's a solid frisbee. Yeah.
Also, that excuse that Shay would repeatedly do was the result of a typo. Delman just flew on Ron Burgundy and read it exactly as written. It was supposed to be "excuse me."
Third from the left.
Deandra.
Oh, here we go.
Here it comes.
Deandra, you're a member of this family. You poop with us.
No, Deandra, you are a cheerleader. You shit with us.
Oh
She's a
shit.
Van Buren.
She's a goddamn motherfucking cheerleader. Van Buren.
What I love so much about this moment is that Brittany is ride or die no matter what. She hates Deandra. Never a good word to say about her.
Dude.
There it is.
Oh,
There
there
it
he
is.
goes.
All practical, baby. Real blood
No
squirts.
CGI, no AI.
Straight live.
We had to get it right when we hit them in the face because we couldn't clean them up after this.
Yeah.
It was like, this was the last shot because it was like, I don't even know if this blood's going to come out of their hair. In fact, Mackenzie had a blood stain for like the next season and a half.
Oh, yeah, we made a bit about it in one episode of With Her Dress.
Oh, here it comes. Here it fucking
You-
comes.
Supposed to be watching the door.
Oh, no, I know. It's just my family and I. We went to Pearl Harbor for 2 weeks, so.
Dude, that was the perfect little, whatever doll that is, whatever
That doll.
cousin of Barbie that
The
is.
string.
Perfect.
And I think Kate Frisbee nailed that voice first take. Like, I don't think we fucked
Yeah.
with it at
You
all.
were supposed to be washing the door. Washing the door.
Trisha, are you?
Just sobbing.
Yeah.
These are little girl's arms.
Just the way she's talking, like she's not opening her mouth.
The head.
Really, Trisha?
Oh.
She's a pencil. She's a swizzle stick.
Oh
You
shit.
can use her as a pool noodle. And now I'm holding up her arms. Arms.
It's also funny. You could like
Oh.
hear like an echo in the recording. Like, it's just something about this.
I mean, and I feel like there's so many cuts
Lost her arms.
where people are just like laughing where we're trying to cut around.
Do you not know what
Right.
has transpired while you were in Pearl Harbor, seeing the fucking Japanese museum? We had a in Pearl Harbor.
Mark, also the shot, just like this low angle.
Oh,
is so perfect.
savage.
Dude, I was so in love with this speech. I was just like, I can't wait to start cutting this.
And I'm holding two fucking girls' arms. And you're Cuba Gooding Jr. disappointing everybody.
Oh shit.
Live with that.
Rachel,
Uh,
was that part of the plan for that?
emotional.
Rachel's glasses aren't even trying anymore.
Rachel, nothing like this has ever happened on Gossip Girl.
I feel like this was our like Scott Tedderman moment.
Yes, 100%.
You know, where it's like where Kyle and Stan are like, let's never fuck with. Oh, look at those two young
God
fucks.
damn.
Holy
I was not prepared for that.
No.
Cut away.
Jesus. Oof.
Wow. It's amazing what 50 pounds will do to you. There's so much to talk about in this episode. So much happens. But one of the two funny things, we'll get into obviously, Garrett, your full monologue and the amazing Pearl Harbor bit. Not a movie I'd ever seen, by the way. So,
Me neither.
Have you ever seen Pearl Harbor, Garrett?
Treat yourself.
Okay.
yourself
That's
to-
what you
That's what I've
did
been
because
doing
you
by
knew
not
Cuba
watching
Gooding
Pearl
Jr. was
Michael Bay. It's Michael Bay at his worst. It's great.
So what's also funny is, so we write this bit of Trisha gets furious with Ash Ketchum for not watching the door. We
Yeah.
post the video. Oh, I'm so psyched. I'm like, this is the funniest thing with this huge ending. All of a sudden, all these comments start coming up being like, Ashley Ketchum wasn't in charge of the door.
Right.
Ashley Ketchum's in charge of snacks. And I started reading. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? What the fuck are they talking about? And like, I go back and immediately me and Carl are like, fuck! We just didn't fucking get it right. We just didn't go back and double check. We kind of thought that we remembered how the lines went.
In Mark's defense, that kind of stuff is largely what I normally catch.
Oh, I had no chance of getting that right. But
you're a Lore Master 5000 normally.
That's like, and so it was so like, duh, that I was just like, how'd this happen? Oh dear God. Oh dear God, no. No.
And I mean, I was like, holy fuck, we've just fucked everything up. Like, this is our big thing, and we literally look like idiots.
Like it's posted.
Now, luckily, unlike regular animation where it's like, well, we've already shot the next 3 episodes. It was like, well, we make a next episode next week, so we got time to add some lines.
Yeah.
So literally the next episode, it's like, she's not in charge of snacks, right? And Trisha's like, what? And we're like, yeah, we'll just play it off as Trisha's the idiot.
Yeah.
Not Mark and Carlo, the fucking guys who've been living this show.
Makes sense.
No, Trisha. And then we decided to make it the huge twist of season 3 of like, oh no, actually, Jenna Darabont put everything into motion and she made it look like Ash Cacciatore. It's like, not us, not Mark and Carlo.
No, not these two dum-dums.
It's a jarring thing when you like are making something and you like everything, you know everything about it because you're making everything about it. And then you realize the fans of this show know it better than you.
No, yeah.
Way better than you. They love it. They may love it more than you do, frankly, because they're so into it. And it's like, oh, fuck, we need to step up our game.
Like, well, I think that's also been the experience of doing this podcast. You know, like just a few episodes in, I feel like every episode we say something, we make a broad sweeping statement, and then the comments they're like, actually, guys, that's not the case at all.
Oh, dude, we already fucked. Dude, Garrett, we did this already. We fucking were doing an episode. We watched some episodes of the show, like, I don't know, episode like 2 or 3. And
it's episode 3.
And Carlo goes, we don't even give Trisha a last name until like season 2. And then everyone in the comments is like, they just said Trisha's last name in episode 3.
You guys just
watched it.
You just watched it.
Trisha Capoletti.
Yeah. And we're like, okay. Even now, we're really not fucking paying attention.
We're freaking out.
We're so enamored with the sound of our own voices.
So, Garrett, so that we make that episode, I'm sure the original script, if it had anything, was just you yelling at Ash Cacciatore and be like, this is your fault or something. Yeah. And then, of course, we just were like, Garrett, why don't you just go off and do some stuff? And then you kind of just kept going. And then it was like, ooh, that was kind of funny.
Okay.
And then I'm sure Kate Frisbee came up with the Pearl Harbor thing. And then you were just played off of that and then went into the movie, which was so funny.
Yeah, because when you think about it, it's like, wait a minute. She doesn't go to Hawaii every year. Her family makes her go to the Pearl Harbor Memorial every year.
Right.
Specifically. Like that's depressing, man.
I think it's hard to say what was like the biggest viral or big meme thing. You know, you could say as I want to poop here. You could say I want to fucking murder you as like a GIF. That was very popular. But the Trisha speech, I think I would call that like the first big, I would call it a meme only because there's no understanding as to why it is so liked. Like a Barbie saying, God will fucking murder you. I think it's pretty universal. That speech is just about this show. It makes no sense outside of the show.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly big and complex to the point, though, that it became so odd. Like people would write the entire speech in comments. Like the entire speech. And then we saw people doing it, obviously. We saw people performing it. When me and Carlo were making merch, the first time we're doing like shirts and stuff, and they're like, what are some of the big lines? And we'll turn them into shirts. And me and Carlo were like, I want to poop here. Who the fuck are you? And then we were like, and then we'd like to do this.
Speech.
The whole speech. They're like, well, you don't want to do the whole thing. You want to pick a few lines. I was like, nah, I don't know how to explain this. It's the whole thing.
No, dude, this type of thing doesn't sell. Giant block of text like this. This doesn't
they're
really,
like, no one's gonna want this. I was like, I don't know what to tell you, but just do it. So the whole shirt was just a huge block, and I think we still do sell at the MPGiS store, which is still available. I'll link it in this podcast.
There you go.
Oh, that thing's still open?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's called the MPGiS like Patreon store or something like that. It's at mpgisstore.com if I'm not mistaken.
I gotta jump in.
That shirt with all those words was number one seller by far. Oh, yeah. It outsold every piece of merch we've ever made, and even the company we were partnered with was like, I cannot understand this.
Like,
and we're like, yeah, we don't know how to explain it. There's just something about that speech. There's something about how ridiculous and how passionate you are, and how just fucking over the top. This girl holding human arms that have just been like, this is when like the show really did like, oh, this is a pretty crazy jump. So far we've just been doing like, pooping, shitting, cursing Barbies. Now we're doing crazy physical violence. We're squirting blood into these these dolls' faces. Like, I feel like this is where the show really, we're like, we plan to go as big as we can.
Yeah.
And there's just something about that speech being the big culmination. I mean, in my mind, that is almost the culmination of this season. I know we got 2 more episodes, and I'm sure they're great. But that really was kind of like us finding all the elements. In that one episode, it's got like Brittany and Cameron having a huge bitch out. Great. It's got this crazy moment where we rip girls' arms off.
But
wild violence, almost fun animation.
But the show needed like a violent leap into like absurd, like absurd action, kind of, and
yeah, it needed to kind of go beyond the words.
Well, and I think it's also like, let's blow a little smoke up our own ass here, but most TV shows,
Carlo, that's exactly what this podcast is. There's no other reason.
That was the original title. Let's just blow some smoke up our own buttholes.
Listen,
most TV shows, this is exactly how it works, where the penultimate episode of each season is always the best episode of the season. Every season of The Wire, the one right before the finale is always the best one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, because they're blowing up full climax of like some key arcs that.
But especially because like the finale of every season of any show, you have so much business to get through. There's all these there's loose ends you got to tie up. You got to make sure all everything gets explained. It's the one before the finale where the shit goes down. The blood gets thrown in little girls' faces.
Yeah. and then they write with it.
I know for a lot of people, this is the best episode of Most Popular Girls.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
I think for most people, it's the high point of season 1, which I think I would agree with.
Okay, yeah. I think it is the high point, yeah.
Obviously, I think that Mark and I certainly grew a lot as writers by the time we got to like season 5 and everything. So I think you put those up against this, it's like comparing 2 different shows.
Yeah.
But I think there would be a lot of fans who would say this is the best episode.
I mean,
all right, that's going to be, I'm going to put that poll up in the, because we do a poll sometimes when we release this podcast of, do you believe this is the best episode of Most Popular Girls in School? What do you think? It's the best or that's their favorite?
I would say favorite.
You can't say best.
Yeah, because I think objectively it's not really fair to compare season 1 to like, a season 5 episode where there's 8 different story arcs and a lot of characterization and a lot of more complex joke writing.
All right. Now, this is obviously a lot of people's favorite Trisha moment. I mean, I think this is by far the most famous Trisha moment. I don't know that it's dude, I fucking love Trisha moments. So I don't know that this is my favorite, because I do think that Trisha and Trisha 2 have some wildly funny shit together. Like, I've been going through and cutting shorts for the social media, and the thing of them meeting in the mall and them trying to say the same thing at the same time.
Let's answer at the same time. Favorite actor, 1.
4.
Wait, we're counting in order. 1,
2.
3.
How high are we going?
Just 3.
Oh.
It's like there's some fucking shit I just love.
Yeah.
But Garrett, do you have a favorite Trisha moment, or maybe a favorite thing you did to record, favorite thing you got to record that you can remember?
Oh man. There were so many, like, I mean, nothing tops this monologue. And that's the problem, is that it's because this was like such an organic, like, you know, moment that kind of happened, you know, so it's, you know, but there were certainly so many highlights, and a lot of them were with Trisha too. I think when that team up started happening, especially later on in the series, I loved the swapping that was happening, you know, that was going on. And like when Trisha tries to say a bad word.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
I need you to put these B words in their place.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry about this.
Do what you must.
I'll never forget you. You girls are shit. From a butt that smells like bitch, which is what you are as well. So fuck. In your butts, all the shit that bitches are.
Yeah, well, at the end of that horrible thing where you just can't curse,
Yeah.
you're like taking a breath, and Trisha goes, "You were great," and you go, "You're alive."
You good.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that.
One of my favorite underrated Trisha moments is season 5 when Matthew thinks he's about to have a threesome with the two Trishas.
We're gonna get so wet.
So wet.
Fuck yeah, so wet.
Oh, and with Matthew, we're gonna be able to go so deep.
Really?
Oh, this guy, he can go deep.
Yes.
Right. Shit. All the missed signals with Trisha were just top notch, man.
I don't know if we're gonna. Here's another one, because the other probably most famous scene from Most Popular Girls in School is a Trisha scene from next season, the pregnancy meme. Garrett, are you aware of the virality of the pregnancy meme? Do you even know what that is?
I don't think I've seen this one.
Okay. This is gonna blow your mind now, because this is something you have to Google after we after we leave this, because this is the wildest thing. And this even blew me and Carlo away. We have no idea what started this, but basically the scene that starts season 2, where Trisha finds a pregnancy test and then immediately runs and punches Brittany in the stomach because she thinks it's her. Whoa. That whole like no.
Oh, right, yeah.
No.
Hey, Trisha.
So that scene, I don't know what the fuck it is about that scene. That has been taken, the audio from it, and what people do is they take that audio and they animate like another cartoon, like Powerpuff Girls or
Steven Universe,
like a fucking Marvel, whatever. Dude, there are hundreds and thousands of these videos with millions of views.
Jeez.
And it's just your audio, and it's these characters just punching each other. It's everything from the show, but like no explanation as to where it comes from. They just animate a different show over it. It's called the pregnancy meme.
Pregnant meme.
It will blow your fucking mind.
No.
Hey, Trisha.
You are one of my very best friends, and I cannot stand by and watch you throw away your life like this. You're too young. You're too beautiful.
It became so big that we changed the title of the episode to just pregnant meme, because that's what everybody was looking up.
Yeah, because everyone was searching that, and our episode was called like the pregnancy test, something like that. But like that's probably the other
Just
most
changed it to the pregnant meme. Damn.
I mean, honestly, if people probably knew that was they'd be more like, some people would be like, "Oh, I never heard of Most Popular Girls in School." Wait, the pregnancy meme is your audio? Holy shit!
And it didn't happen until like it was at least 2016 or 2017. Like I think maybe before.
It was after the
season
show.
5.
All of a sudden, we started seeing this one episode just like skyrocketing. We're like, "What the hell is this?" It's the wildest thing.
It's like the second or third most popular episode.
The things you stumble into.
Yep.
We've gone global. Like it's in the craziest corners of this world, people are watching this show.
There's a decent chance, Garrett, that you're more famous for the pregnant meme than you are for most popular girls in school without
That's what I'm thinking.
That
I think for sure.
I would also love this. This goes back to me and Mark know nothing. We're just a couple of fucking dumb bearded idiots. Will someone in the comments or make a TikTok video explain the pregnant meme in full?
Yeah, does somebody know what the fuck happened?
Tell us
how.
Please
did
give
that?
us
Like, how did it
explain
blow
like on
up?
5. Like,
Well,
what
why did
exactly
people start
is it?
taking it and then putting different cartoons over it? Like, we just don't.
I feel like
obviously someone
there's so many
started
people watching or listening to this right now, just like screaming at their computer,
screaming,
being like,
these fucking idiots.
These fucking, like, you guys have the good fortune to stumble into this thing. You don't even know what the fuck it is.
I think a lot of people don't know that it comes from that show.
Oh no, definitely not.
Because there's a lot. Most of the comments on that video are, wait, is this where the pregnancy meme comes from?
100%, yeah.
Which is wild. Now, Garrett, obviously, you're a very talented performer. You perform, do improv, all kinds of stuff all around. And this is by far not your most impressive accolade, I'm sure. But do you ever use clips from this show in like a demo reel or to show people or anything? Have you ever used this show as like your showpiece?
It has come up. It has come up quite a lot
because they Googled you.
Because they Google me. I've dropped it in certain circles. Like if I don't know if it's gotten me through gotten me over the finish line, but like.
Wait, what does that mean?
Well, meaning
Go
like,
on.
I booking a gig or like booking a commercial. Or,
is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Yeah.
But I don't think that gig twice last night, baby.
Oh yeah, I booked it. And then there was a director who I could tell was gay, and so I'd be like, hey, have you heard of this show? And then they're like, oh my God, you're Trisha. It's like as soon as I ask about most popular girls in school, they're like, "Oh, I know this show."
Right, like, oh, your voice. Holy shit! Oh, I know exactly who you are.
Oh, I know exactly who you are. That has happened a few times, but I don't know if
have you ever been recognized by your voice alone?
New Zealand, and
whoa,
and a lesbian wedding. And a lesbian wedding. New Zealand was I was just a normal cafe, and I had been talking to this person for like a solid 2 minutes of like ordering. Long story short, and then at the end of the at the end of all the like discussing options and all this other kind of stuff, it was like, this is crazy, but are you Trisha from Most Popular Girls in School? And I was like, that show ended years ago. How have you, what? And how do you know that? Like knew all the details, knew everything right there, and was just like blown away. Or I was blown away. And that was crazy. And then
good for that cashier. Good for that cashier to have that boldness, because if the answer is no, then trying to explain what the fuck they were asking about, that's a rough conversation.
Ooh. Yeah.
That I can believe that of you, and probably I don't think anyone else in the cast would I expect, even me, because Stan's not exactly a stretch for me, but it's a little bit of something. But you, I would imagine people could pick up on it because one, you're very favorite character, so they know you, and then two, there's not that much. Me and Carlo were talking about, and we were watching the first episode, and maybe you'll remember. I don't know if you will, but you remember when we recorded the first episode, you were not supposed to play Trisha. It was going to be our friend Aisha, and she didn't show up, and so we were like, Garrett, we're just gonna have you do it. Do you remember? Was the plan we're going to have Garrett do it, or was the plan Garrett just record the lines for now and we'll re-record them with Aisha? Because I was trying to think, dude, does Garrett even trying to do like a character here, or did we just say lay down like a temp track for spacing? Like, what do you think? Do you remember it all?
I want to say that there was discussion of that it was simply just a temp track, and that
that's what I'm thinking, and then we never got around to her showing up. And I said, "We'll just leave it.
Just don't." Yeah, right. Like it was a "Don't worry about it. We're just gonna leave it." And I remember
that is what happened.
I remember Carlo just saying that because we lived together, so it was like a 4 days later after that recording session at AJ's setup. That day. Yeah, it was like 4 days later. Yeah, Carlo, you just told me that. You know what? It sounds great. We're just gonna keep it.
We're just gonna keep it.
Like, it sounds great, actually. As is. Like, it's kind of funny as is, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm in.
Well, I think because also you just have a very good comedic timing for a character like this. I don't know what it is, but Trisha's just ability to, I think maybe it's the pacing, her being behind everybody, of just like, and holding space, just like, wait, I don't think I know what, like, just even like every time everyone speaks in unison, Trisha's always like a little bit behind.
Right.
A little bit behind.
Like, fucking Rachel Tice. Like, you're just always.
And Garrett Garrett, you've one of your gifts has always been, exactly how long to wait to hit that point every time. Of like, the exact, you're like, it needs to be a 3/4 beat, and now.
And now is the funniest time to make
Garrett, did you play anyone else in the show ever?
I think I got to play a cop, or maybe I'm running into Dr. Havoc stuff in my mind. But
Dr. Havoc, you had some iconic roles.
Right.
I think me and Mark, I know me and my wife constantly quote back and forth to each other talking about the darkness.
The darkness.
Hello, Havoc.
Oh, god damn it, Nighthook. Why do you always have to break my lights?
Because I'm a creature of the night. Darkness is my home.
There's glass everywhere. The switch is right next to you. I hope your special weapon is a fucking broom.
No. The darkness. That is my special weapon.
Garrett was our stand-in for Batman.
It was so fun. That was so much fun. I think you only gave me like one other like random shot, and I think it was like a cop or something.
I want to look this up on IMDb because usually the IMDb is correct in terms of like the bit characters that we would dole out.
Oh man!
And let's see if we remember who these characters are. So Garrett, let's see.
Oh no. Okay.
According to IMDb, Garrett best known for the TV series Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yep. Most popular girls in school, you are listed as Trisha Cappelletti, and mercenary cheerleader.
You
right.
played like Jason Statham or one of those guys.
One of those guys.
Right.
And then I can't believe I forgot about this, but you played Jorge in, I believe, season 3.
It's the taco stand.
Follow us on Twitter.
Jorge! Let's talk. More make.
Coming right up.
You racist pieces of shit. No, I'm kidding.
I know. Really, guys. God damn it.
I'm kidding.
Really typecasted. We looked around and was like, who's brown? Come on.
And I was like, I am. And Mark was like, not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah. You faker. Fucking Carlo,
So-
you're fucking whiter than me.
He's like, too much Jew over here.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Jewish and Mexican.
Carlo is a very safe mix. All right?
I'm what they call ethnically ambiguous. I think in a previous
Called
episode.
a mutt, Carlo.
Yep,
You're
yeah.
called a mutt.
Yeah, 100%.
But we love him still. If we have a moment to show off something, I think while we're digging through hard drives, I did find, while doing some spring cleaning, the live performance of the sketch version of Most Popular
I
Girls
didn't
in
know there was
School,
recording this.
episode 1.
Oh shit! This is something that Carlos. I don't think I've never seen this. I was in the show, but I've never seen this.
So yeah, Mark Hope is somewhere in this audience, laughing, and
or plotting,
an evil con against Carlo.
I'm secretly thinking about Barbie dolls and hoping no one can read my mind.
Right. Yeah. So this is zero Barbie dolls.
I'm so excited for this.
And with original casting, which means I'm not in this. And okay, here we go, friends.
I'm so excited right now.
This is going to be hilarious. 3, 2.
I'm so excited right now.
Then I was all like, no, you are. And then he was all like, no, you are. And then I was all like, I kind of am. And so, long story short, we're kind of dating now.
Dude, I think I can hear myself laugh.
It's true.
You really are. Is there cheer practice this afternoon?
There
he is.
Lord.
God damn, look at those shoes.
Dude, look at those legs.
Look at those legs.
Hello?
What?
Mwah.
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
I asked you first.
I asked you second.
She's Mackenzie Zale, homecoming queen, head cheerleader.
Dude, this is wild.
This is
Duh.
never seen this before.
Who the fuck
I
are you?
can barely remember
I'm
watching
Nick.
this.
Who the fuck let you in here?
Ashley.
Ashley who?
Ashley Cacciadorian.
Ashley Cacciadorian isn't even in charge of the door.
Now we
Well,
know.
let me tell you how things work around here, yeah.
I
Oh,
know how things
shit.
work around here.
Where?
Yeah.
Wait, Ashley Cacciadorian is in charge of snacks. What the fuck is she doing letting people in?
Oh wow, what a different interpretation of Trisha. It's funny.
It's completely
Guess
different.
what? I already knew all those things.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Dude, I wish I could animate all the moves you're doing in this, Carla, because it's very
It's
funny.
just all
Your
over
little
the
hip
place.
move, it's great.
Yeah.
I just transferred from Atchison,
Where the fuck is that?
north of Topeka, west of the 71.
Let me tell you how things work here at Overland Park.
I didn't know how things work around here in Overland Park! Oh, yeah! Stephen Carmichael told me all about it!
What are you doing talking to Stephen Carmichael?
We have Algebra 2 together.
Oh my god! Is Jenna Darabont sick? I have a feeling that she has mono. Maybe her dad died. That is my fucking boyfriend, you bitch!
Oh, really? Because that's not what Shay Van Buren said.
Okay, here's what's so funny. Both Trisha and Mackenzie are a little more heightened than they are on the show.
Right.
Carlo is exactly the same.
The exact same.
Carlo
I was just
has
Dude, these
not
are the
changed
exact same line
at
movements.
all. Bam. Bam.
brought the house down.
Cheat out. Cheat out, Carlo.
I know, it's like, Carlo, stop treating back to the audience. Jesus Christ, thank God I'm a better animator than you are an actor.
Seriously.
I'll be watching you.
I'm going to poop now.
Oh my god! I'm such an idiot! Jenna Darabon's dad is a senator.
Dude,
Jenna
this is a
Dabananian's dad
wild
is
thing to see.
Die, Trisha.
Oh, man.
Wow, dude, those sounds are even the same.
No, that was it. That was it.
Owned.
Wow. Wow. Fucking
Garrett.
Oh, man.
Garrett
What an
Mendez.
insane
My
thing to
God.
bring. That is,
What?
oh my God, that's incredible.
I
Now,
think-
Garrett,
I-
are you okay with us showing that to the MPGiS audience, I'm assuming?
I think it's time. I think
Okay.
it's time that everyone sees the original magic.
That's,
Dude, that's
incredible.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. because that's so wild, and I'll cut some other stuff that we've already done, some of our delays. We have to talk more about this. I know we're already at like an hour, but like now we have to fucking talk about what you just showed us, Garrett. So I'm gonna be throwing out a bunch of the boring shit we were talking about.
I just want to point out. I mean, I don't know how accurate it is, but the created at date for that file is February 19th, 2011.
Oh, that's definitely dead on, because we have the email that Mark sent me afterwards. After he talked to you.
The email that said, "Hey, we're gonna record this thing."
Also, that video, I can now come clean about the fact that the image that I've been using here's an image from the first Most Popular Girls. That's from a different sketch show.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
That's amazing.
Because, and Garrett, this is so perfect that you're on this podcast when we're discussing this video, because obviously if you look at that, the big difference. So that was Aisha Wax playing Trisha and Marion Bruno playing Mackenzie Zales. Marion Bruno, who did play Mackenzie Zales in the first 3 episodes of Most Popular Girls in School.
Yeah.
So that Marion's character, not that different. Carlo's character is crazy identical.
Like,
Jesus
like
Christ,
same tone. Like
I mean, yeah, that's ripped right out. But
I'm not
the craziest part,
Trisha is completely unique from that.
Yeah, well, and the craziest part is Aisha, as Trisha now, Aisha Wax, amazing performer, great friend. She was going to do it. She couldn't record with us. We couldn't get a hold of her. So, Garrett, you came in and did it. But if you look at that performance, what's so interesting is how, I mean, and obviously it's a sketch on a stage, so you're going to be, it's better to be big than be quiet and be mundane. But whether it was your choice or you were fucking phoning it in, the fact that Trisha was so much more like, wait, what's going on? Is it this? I think it might be like just kind of talking to herself instead of being another big, oh my God, what's going on? Wait.
Yeah.
It became so important.
Energy, yeah.
Well, also just in the future of the show, one of the best parts is we don't have a third person who's just trying to also get loud.
Yeah.
Mackenzie can be anxious, Brittany can be angry, and Trisha can pull it all back and be like, no, wait, what's going on? And imagine if Trisha was like, oh, I'm panicking and confused. Like, it's so interesting to see it differently. In the sketch, it's fine. It's probably maybe even funnier. I don't know.
It's like the quote unquote correct choice. And Aisha in that sketch is getting lots of laughs, right?
Yeah.
But then you look at like what made the series take off and what gave it legs. So much of it was having that extra dynamic layer of low voice, different energy from everybody else.
Well, and it's what makes Trisha special.
You know, part of what, you know, translates on stage is obviously, you know, the movement and physicalities, but like, you know, don't cheat the writing, you know, like, and then where y'all took it from there, you know, is stop motion and Barbie dolls and mapping a Mean Girls universe times 1,000 is I think, yeah, like what we couldn't have pulled off in such a dry way, and pull off much more clever writing feats.
Well, and I think one thing that your read of Trisha gives to the series is a level of specificity that turns it from, oh, here's a sketch, right? Here's a sketch about 3 bitchy high school girls to, oh, Most Popular Girls. Yeah, I know Most Popular Girls, right? There's the specificity to the voice of the show, and a lot of that comes from Trisha. And I think seeing that difference is really, it's fascinating.
That is crazy, because it's also just, yeah, Trisha is so uniquely singular in what kind of character she is. And again, I don't remember. I don't think if we had you go full bore, Garrett, you're playing a female role, I think you'd have done it differently. I honestly think you were kind of scratch tracking, just kind of going through and doing it a little bit simple. But it's so perfect. And then I'm sure when we were like, oh, Garrett's going to keep doing it, it's kind of funny simple.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a good, because it makes it so there's, it's a show where we're doing so many different things. Deandra and Carlo, that's like drag.
Right.
It's a ridiculous voice, a ridiculous character. There's nothing human about Deandra.
Literally.
And then there's and then there's like Mackenzie and Brittany, who are voiced by women who are, it feels a little more like realistic and just kind of hyper angry. And then there's Trisha, who's not being an over the top female character. She's just kind of being a dumb character, but she's not being over the top. She's just kind of quiet and confused. And it's just, and you going in so low at the start and being so quiet is what makes episode 11 such a big moment, because Trisha has not raised her voice this entire show. And then she completely loses her shit and goes on a crazy rant. And it's kind of like, I think that it's also what makes it so big for people is like, you've been seeing this really quiet character around all these fireballs, so that when it explodes, it's just so funny. But like, God damn, that is such a crazy thing to see. That's so, me and Carlo, I mean, Garrett, I don't know when you saw this for the first time again, but like, we have not seen that ever.
Nope.
And I haven't seen that stage performance since I saw it the first time. Now we're hearing, 15 years ago, 16 years ago?
Yeah. That's 15 years. Almost exactly.
Fucking wild and so funny. And it was still very, very funny. I mean, I can see why I liked it. What's really funny is, Garrett, you were talking about the animation, and I think having the Barbie dolls obviously added a whole layer of fun. But like, Carlo was being very funny in that sketch of how he was moving his hips and his over-exaggerated shit he was doing. And I was like, oh, God, we can't make our characters do any of that. Like, rarely can I add funny body movements to accent voices. It's really got to be, if anything, it's bad body movements to accent voices.
Right. Yeah. And highlight the limitations of dolls. Yeah.
Bringing back also, maybe my favorite Trisha moment is Trisha calling her mom when she can't bend her arms.
Yep.
Oh,
right.
Like,
Mom.
Mom.
And then, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, man, what a fucking treat, Gary. Thank you so much for finding that.
Yeah. Also,
I can't wait
to all future
fans
cast members who come on as guests, you are now required to bring a gift.
Yeah, bring some great content, because we got nothing.
Garrett just fucking...
We'll be like, never know. Oh, we just had Garrett. He brought the original footage of the show. So
what do you
please
have?
feel free to bring something exciting.
Stunted.
Oh, fucking wild.
Good to see you,
before we go, Mark, really quick, because
man.
I know the question is going to come up. How did you do the blood? How did you do the arms and how did you do the blood?
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. So how we did Deandra's arms getting ripped off. So, Carlo, you helped me with this. This was the only time when anyone else, I had been animating everything up to this point, but I was like, I actually need somebody to pull the arms away while I squirt this blood.
It's the only time I've been allowed to touch the dolls on stage.
Right, because Carlo has no skills whatsoever. So what we ended up doing was we had to shoot this in multiple pieces because, again, we only had one shot of squirting blood into a doll's face because we would not be able to clean it off, and we didn't know what this shit was going to do. I think it was just like water with food coloring, but we didn't know if it was going to stain them. So what we did was we had the arms. I mean, you can see if you watch the video, she's she's got a body that can actually hold her arms out, which is what we needed for those the back and forth shot. Then when her arms get ripped off, we've swapped her body. We've put back a different body with the arms already off, and the characters are all holding them, and they're kind of all locked in and glued. And Carlo literally has like two sleds on each side with all the characters. So when he goes like this, all the characters move out and the arms move out. So it's live action, because we didn't animate it. So what we did was I said, all right, you pull and I'm going to squirt. And behind Deandra, we had these two tubes of blood ready to go. So literally you see like them just go like whoop. And you can even see the dolls go like whoa, 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 like bouncing around. And then we did the squirt, which didn't get on any of them, thank God. And then we just got close to the dolls, and I just took a little squirt nozzle, which is like, Just try to, and like I remember when we got Mackenzie like directly in the face, we're like, "Oh,
so good.
Fuck!"
That's nerve-wracking.
And then we realized that we couldn't clean them, so we couldn't clean the outfits, so that Mackenzie had a blood stain. But
later,
what I thought was going to be
Linda.
the big epic
Forever
feature
Demon.
of that episode turned out to be nothing but a side note compared to what was to come, which was Trisha. And it's also just so great that you're holding these two arms that don't bend. And it's these two huge sticks in your arms.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite cosplays I've ever seen, I think multiple people have done it, is people will dress as Trisha carrying mannequin arms.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Shout out to you cosplayers. You guys are the true heroes. But
For sure.
That was, oh man, what a wild journey we've just been on.
Incredible. Gary, you have anything you want to plug before we go?
Yeah, Gary, what are you up to?
Oh man, guys, I'm performing all the time still in Los Angeles. I'm at the Pack Theater. I do a show called Synthprov, where we mess around and we make little beats on stage, a little synthesizer little beats, and we do improv. So it's nice. Low impact for me, and I just get to show up and just mess around.
Fuck yeah, man.
And make
When do you
beats.
do that? Do you do that weekly?
Oh, once a month, towards the end of the month at the Pack Theater on the Friday.
Nice.
Last Friday of the month, basically.
Sweet.
All right. Everyone go see Garrett.
Go see Garrett. Garrett, shout out your socials.
At Garrett Mendez, and I miss you. I'm me. I miss you guys.
We miss you.
Garrett is like many of our performers, but is genuinely one of the funniest people I've ever met, and is actually incredibly funny on social media. So go follow Garrett, check him out. He's the best, and go see a show. If you're in LA, go fucking see Trisha do some fucking improv. It's gonna be one of the funnier things she's done.
Hell yeah!
Thank you,
guys.
Garrett.
Thank you
How
so
we
much for
end
having
our
me.
podcast is how the Vampirans end any sort of encounter with a simple little
Bye.
Oh, Garrett
You
just fucking left. He just fucking left.
Garrett,
So
I
fucking
would've-
finally.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, these guys living their fucking glorious. Oh my God.
That is so fuck. God
That
damn
was
it,
amazing. Wow.